My husband is up to something, and whatever it is, he's working way too hard to keep me out of it. My husband traveled for work last week and was very cagey about some packages that may or may not arrive while he was gone. He went so far to have my dad on standby to come pick it up off our doorstep before I would see it. He's been back home for 3 days and has given me strict instructions not to go into his office. I usually bring him breakfast in the morning, but I've been asked to leave it on the banister outside his door. He's also spent a good 10 hours locked up in there during his free time doing something. I can hear his tape measure wibble around and occasional bangs and furious typing. He always comes out smiling and refusing to talk about what he's doing, just that it's Christmas stuff, and I should mind my own business lol. I'll admit, I did a great job with his birthday present a few months ago. But we've already decided that my big present this year is the puppy we've been planning for months and I get to bring home soon. I have no idea what he's up to in there, but I know for a fact he's working very hard to make me happy and I feel extremely loved. He doesn't know I'm about to knock it out of the park with my Christmas shopping this year. I can't wait to see who wins. Edit to add, this man was not a Christmas person when we met. But I adore Christmas and over the years my enthusiasm has rubbed off on him. I still wouldn't say he loves Christmas, but he sure does love me and making me happy. I'm so lucky to have him in my life. Update, 1 month and 8 days later, on Christmas Day, I have terrible news. Today, for the first time in 13 years, I have lost Christmas. I am out of my league. My husband has surpassed my greatest expectations. It's over. We picked up our new puppy the week after Thanksgiving. The weekend before was a mad dash to get the house puppy proofed and Christmas ready. In the middle of that, husband announced that this year we're getting an 8-foot tree. We had to have my dad meet us with his truck to get it home. It looks fantastic. Since then I've had my hands more than full with my now 11-week-old puppy. She's an asshole and I love her so much. But between the constant potty trips, forced naps, and feedings, presents kept showing up under the tree. In a fancy wrapping paper. Wrapped in hand-tied ribbons. Fixed in place by an honest-to-God wax seal. Piles of them. I asked him if he was sleeping with his secretary. Nope. He just said I've had a hard year, and I deserve a nice Christmas. I have had a hard year, through no fault of his. Just one of those things. I haven't complained, he just knew. Anyway, long story short, he got me a gaming PC. I game in bed due to some health issues that make sitting at a desk very painful. This is fine for laptop gaming, but you're somewhat limited with that medium for the newest and greatest tech. So he engineered a custom monitor stand that attaches to the wall out of the way but can swing out on an arm right in front of me while I'm sitting in bed. He built the model in CAD, which he had to teach himself to use. He bought all the individual components for the custom mount, which he wrapped individually as well as all the hardware for my PC. We're going to build and mount everything together this week. Apparently he's been planning this for months and saving for it for even longer. He put so much time and thought into this, right down to the presentation Christmas morning. I had always written off getting a nice PC build because it's not practical to use in bed, but he wasn't satisfied with that for me. Now I have possibly the nicest gaming PC money can buy, and definitely the most thoughtful husband love can earn. I think he's more excited than I am. He loved the gifts I got for him, but we both know he won this year. He's gracious enough not to rub it in my face, possibly because he's too excited to tell me about how nice my new processor is. I don't know how either of us will top this next year, but I guess I'd better start scheming now.